Is it okay? Is it clean?
It is acceptable.
Woo! Welcome back, guys. Gus is one scary guy.
Isn't he? When it comes down
Poor
to cleaning
Lyle,
this.
yeah.
Oh,
So, Mom, you did a great job cleaning that. It took a while.
Yes,
You put a
Mom.
lot of hard work
I
into
always try
that.
to clean good.
you're still with the family business.
And you survived, so that's good.
That's good.
So, man, I mean, a lot is going down. Lalo really loves to mess with Gus, and Nacho's in a bad place. Not good.
Mm-hmm. And Gus had the guys do those dead drops,
That's right.
and the DEA is following them, and he lost a lot of money, but he had to do that because he had to, prove that Crazy 8 was, he was telling the truth.
That's
So,
right.
I mean, he
and I think
he
he
had
was
to
really pissed off at that time. I think Gus was so mad that he had to do that. He took it out on the kid.
Yeah, because
at work.
if Gus said anything, then Nacho would be the mole, so that would be out in the open. So that's why he couldn't. Because Crazy 8 is with the other team, right? He's not with Gus, right?
Right. Okay. Yes.
So that's a hard place to be for sure. So I'm
Right.
still afraid for Nacho. I just don't think, unfortunately, I mean, this is the line of work you're in, and you're stuck in it. So I don't see him getting out of it.
He's
so
getting deeper
once
and
he
deeper.
wears down his usefulness, I don't know. It's getting so close that, playing both ends, and he has no choice. It's just bad. So this episode's called Dedicado A Max. What does that mean?
Someone is dedicated to the max.
Yeah, that's what I would think too.
Super dedicated.
That's what I'm thinking.
right.
And Saul actually convinced that guy, right, to move or to actually be his lawyer or something. He brought in that
To
that
be
image.
evicted.
He knew right how to get to him. Like, that was a very shocking and interesting way to do it. Namaste.
Leave it to Saul, though.
Leave it to Saul. And he threw the freaking bowling balls at Howard's car.
After, well, you know what? It was a jerk move on Jimmy's part, but why he would do it, poor Howard. I mean, he just
Howard
wants
is-
the best. He is feeling better. He's getting out of his funk of his insomnia. He's
Right.
feeling better. He truly wanted Jimmy probably all along to be part of the firm.
Mhm.
Chuck wouldn't let him. He finally feels, like, hey, you'd be a great,
Join the firm. Yeah.
to be a great member of the firm, but
But
Saul's
Jimmy
just
doesn't
too
know that.
scorned.
He's
He's
just
like,
so,
no.
he wanted approval by his brother. Period.
Yeah.
And he's
Right.
never going to get that, and he's
Mhm.
taking it out on Howard. I feel.
I know, God.
Definitely.
It messes with you so
Howard.
bad.
Definitely.
And I'm just jumping. Yeah, poor Howard. And Mike now, he had the crap beat out of him. I mean, he
Yes.
was
Oh,
overtaken
yes,
by
he
so
did,
many
yeah.
people, too. Like, that was not right. That was not fair.
Wasn't good, no.
And now he awoken to a mysterious place. We're guessing that it's Gus's property.
We're thinking it's
I
Gus's
think it is,
doctor.
yeah.
I'm thinking.
Yeah,
He's
it's
probably
helping
taking
him.
care of him because it looked like a medical kind of place
Facility,
of sorts. Yeah.
So curious. So
Wow.
dedicated to the max. That's what I'm assuming. Dedicado A Max. 505. I wonder what's going to happen to those guys now that beat him up. Will Gus do anything about it? I don't know.
Mm.
Coming back. That's a no-no. Shouldn't have gone.
What's he want with me?
He's asked me to keep you alive. Do you allow this?
I know you don't really have an option.
No.
I think I might be seeing a hitch here.
Wait, who are you?
It's all good. Attorney
Where's your
Vaughn,
helmet?
glad to meet you.
11:30 at Royal Vista?
Well, I mean, is that where we are?
There were house numbers on that mailbox, plain as day. 11:30.
It's always been 1240 Arroyo Vista.
1240.
1240.
Sir, you got something with an address on it?
Your license.
He's so good at this. Like, what did he do?
Everyone's wants, yes.
Anybody can print out something like that. You got an order signed by a judge.
You know, we could get a surveyor up here this afternoon. He'll clear everything up.
That is
Someone he
also
paid
a
for.
full day.
I have to make a call.
Can't that hanging over his head.
Wow. Oh, he's
Look at that guy,
amazed.
he's laughing.
The lawyer comes in, the crazy comes out.
We had it straightened out in a matter of hours.
It was a gimmick, and not a particularly effective one.
It's costing
This is
us
so
today.
bad.
It's Jimmy.
Jimmy. You're Jimmy?
I was gonna say, like, once they find out, wow.
I smell a rat.
Yeah.
Acker hiring Jimmy, that's no coincidence.
See?
He went and hired Jimmy specifically to take you away from us.
Okay, so he's going around
Okay.
not the right way.
That's right.
Yeah.
Ooh, see, he wasn't done. When he walked that far?
He ripped it open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if I want to get back to where I belong, you're welcome to leave. As you are now, you would not survive the journey. 2 every 4 hours for the next week. This is for the pain. Take it when you
Wow,
need.
2 every 4 hours.
I'll be back to check on you in 3 days.
Oh.
Oh, don't do it. It'd be so uncomfortable to be in that, the heat.
He likes to be in control. Oh, he's gonna
Oh,
see little
kids.
school kids think of his granddaughter.
Oh.
Can you help me with my my stuff? Seems peaceful. Ah, the title.
Dedicado.
To see if you've had any thoughts on what we talked about.
Oh, the job. Oh yeah. No,
Just like,
I
oh,
was
the
thinking of
job.
nothing else. Really.
I'm ready to discuss the details when you are.
Sounds good.
And Jimmy,
Oh, you're right.
So, how'd it go with Kevin?
Well, I'm still on the case.
No shit, that's great. What happened? You were sitting, you were standing. I mean, paint a picture, set the scene. Come on. He sits like that.
Yeah, he sits to the side.
You never told me that he was a side sitter. And that.
I'm not gonna imitate him.
Yes. Come on, give me a nibble. I mean, he's a good old boy, right? So do he talk like this?
No. I need that call center real bad.
Of course, Kevin.
Wait, are you being me?
Yes, this is you.
I need it sooner than yesterday. Got it? You get him now. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Would you care to take a shower with me?
I believe I would.
Oh my God.
He's not supposed to make any calls, right?
Just local.
I know.
Cannot be placed. Mr. Fix It. Let's see what he's gonna
Yeah, I
make.
was wondering about that.
That's battery.
Charge his phone.
Yeah, I think so.
Hope you don't mind them taking apart everything in your house. Charger?
Oh my
Does she have a
God.
charger?
Yeah, it looks like it. It looks like it.
He's like, I love you.
Any service?
Hello. Why am I here?
Now is not a good time.
Just like that. Ooh, boy, I was like,
Oh no, they have it.
Sir, please watch your steps.
Architectural.
Stop right there. Please stay out of the grid.
Oh, now there's no way they
oh
can
my
do
God,
it.
they gotta do it.
What we need to do a systematic property search to be sure.
Really? Is that necessary?
I'm afraid so.
No. You're not going along with this.
I have to make a call.
Another
It's better they don't have cameras watching him do all this.
What is this?
Is that gunpowder?
Oh, wow. Then let's sprinkle out.
Oh,
Ow, this metal.
that's what he's doing.
Make a call.
Make another call.
It's a picture of Jesus.
It's good artwork.
My God, yeah. Oh my
He has some
gosh.
skills.
Oh.
World's best lawyer.
We should be clear to resume construction on Thursday.
Assuming nothing else comes up.
Yeah.
Kevin, we're not
I'm not gonna roll over and let some low-life shyster bully me off my land. No offense, Kim. That call center's not moving one goddamn inch.
What are you gonna do now?
There's always another play.
Or
What's your other idea?
We go after Kevin Wachtel.
She's totally gonna do it. Don't stop. You're gonna ruin everything. Let's do it.
okay.
It's gonna get bad.
Saying that's my girl.
Yeah.
Hey, it's me.
Yes, it is.
Listen, I got something for you.
So you're back to being a lawyer.
Yeah, totally legit. So,
Did I mention it's a paying gig?
I'm gonna call again. Just don't bend too
All of your stitches. Oh, are you gonna start fixing stuff?
It's good. It's healthy, right? As long as he doesn't hurt himself.
It's just a guy who knows people.
People of a
Okay,
certain
guy.
type.
I thought I was going to a law office.
Yeah, this is a law office.
Gotcha. You guys don't like Saturday night in Salt Lake City, don't?
No offense, but your work is sounding kind of superficial.
He's
Knock
thorough.
yourself out.
You think you could get into his downtown office?
Sure. I could. But there's a
Keep
better
looking at the
way.
pictures. You might see something.
Yeah.
you get keys to the kingdom,
Okay,
guaranteed.
Sergeant Slaughter, back to the paintball field. Okay, the grown-ups need to talk. Let's go.
I'm just providing options.
All right, this is the way out. I don't know what to
Looks
say.
like a
I'm going to
statue.
complain to management about that clown.
She sees
My
something
usual
there.
guy is very reliable.
Do we have to?
Yes, we do.
He knows.
He knows, yeah.
Please tell me why I would risk everything for some squatter. I don't understand. Are
She
you
has to do
witnesses.
that.
the firm
So
from
she's
what?
She had to take action there.
Yeah, she had to do it.
Because if
Yeah.
she let it
Prove.
go, then it proves that she's guilty.
Mm-hmm. Is it Gus out there?
Oh. Looks sad. Yeah, that's it.
What is this place?
Call it a memorial. It seems to me that you are at a crossroads. Estranged from your family, brawling with street hoods. I'm in a war. I need a soldier.
Why me?
Because I believe that you understand. Revenge.
He killed his friend.
Yeah, revenge.
Didn't let other stuff.
That's right.
And
So
messing
it's
with his
dedicated to
business.
Max. So that was his friend, right?
I think so. I can't remember his
Yeah.
name, but it could be. Definitely could be.
only
I mean, he looked
probably
really
it.
sad
Yes.
Yes, he does.
when he was looking at the water, so I think
Uh-huh.
so. I mean, they wronged him. He wronged them too afterwards, but he meant well going in from Breaking Bad, like
The
we
name
saw.
of the
it.
game, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even Mike, I love his character so much because he is a tough guy, but he is a softie as well, and he just made the best that he could of the time he had, and he helped
right, yeah.
out. He actually did wonderful things for them.
He did, and
yeah,
he was
yes.
still very bitter to Gus because, you know, he had to kill, and he didn't want to do that, and then he went right to drinking. But Gus also said, and he's right. You know, which way are you going to go?
That's right, that's
What are you
right.
going to do?
Mm-hmm.
Go down this dark path?
I mean, I know they're not equals, but for Mike to stand
No.
up to Gus like that, he even like smirked a little bit too, Gus,
Yeah.
right? He had a little bit of a
That's right,
smile
yeah.
when he came back at him. So I was like, whoa, like no one could do that to Gus, but Mike
That's right,
can.
you can.
And we know how close they were in Breaking Bad, so just to see this conflict in the beginning, it's like, oh my god, that's so
yeah.
awkward. But
And it's a partnership almost, not a partnership, but they work well together.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
What a lifestyle, though, right? Like a war with the Salamancas
my
and
God, that's
having to
really-
like kill other drug dealers, like you said. Like it's scary.
boy,
And
it
he
is
says
scary.
he's different, and in a way, yes, but still they kill. They're violent,
Yeah,
and they're selling products to people with addictions, and it's not good. But he sees them. Gus sees like the Salamancas more as monsters. I mean, he kills his own as well. It's just bad. Like, what's really right? Honestly, the whole thing.
Right.
It's just all bad.
And he's a community leader. I mean, he does
good things too.
He
You
does
know, it
wonderful
really hides
things for people. He's doing it for this village.
He covers himself a lot, you know.
Boy.
But he does do good things as well, I guess. But yeah, it's a bad war, and
Yeah,
we know
it
Mike's
sure
gonna
is.
go in that direction with Gus.
He's gonna go for it. He's gonna, we know we know from Breaking Bad that he's gonna go for it. So, but he had to go through that hard time and that struggle right now. He's even, Stacy's even telling him, I don't want you near Kaylee right now. You're
right,
just
yeah.
not stable. So he
Sure.
had to go down to that low point in his life and rehab a little bit, and he does seem well improved, and it was nice to have the chef, the cook.
She was nice, yeah.
Yes, bond with
And he
her,
started
and
learning like the
Yes.
language a little bit respectfully, and that was nice.
And she gave him a charger too.
Yeah, that was good.
That was hilarious.
I didn't see that happening because they're trying to be so careful, but they don't know what kind of business he's in. They think
right,
Gus
yeah.
is a friend of the doctor, so
Yeah.
it's
That's
okay.
right.
You just can't do any international calls, and that's it. Like, they don't ask questions about it. So, but luckily, I guess it was okay. They didn't trace that call or anything because it's on his
Yeah,
good, yeah.
secret phone or whatever.
That's right.
Man, so going to Kim now. I know she means well and she wants to help this guy, but at what cost? Like, I know it's hard for her and she didn't want to go down this path with Jimmy, but she does like it and she is going down that path. She has been going down that way, and now it's just getting worse. So, like we were kind of mentioning during the reaction, we were talking about, you guys think, or what do you think? So you guys think Jimmy was trying to coax Kimmy to go that way, to kind of convince her to go against Kevin?
I think so.
Yeah,
He was
I
totally
think so,
roped
too.
into her
Definitely.
doing that, and he knew that she was going to bite.
That's right, definitely.
She wants that man to stay where he
That's right,
wants to.
I know
where he
Kim
lives.
does, but you
That's
think
why
Jimmy really wants that too?
I think he's like, hey, I can't go any farther unless there's one other option, but we don't want to do that. And he walks away like it was totally staged for her to ask him.
Yeah.
Like, okay,
And
what? He knows
honestly,
her.
I'm naive, so I would totally fall for that. And I really think he was uncomfortable. I think he kind of wanted to let it lie because he was afraid she was going to lose her job over this because it was getting too risky at that point. So it's something Jimmy would do on his own, but I don't think he wants to risk Kim's career over this. But I could be wrong. So that was my feeling. But you guys think the other.
It's funny how he more or less thought of the address change and everything else, and everything to prevent them from going in there and starting something else.
Right. So why wouldn't he say, hey, well, we can stop it. It doesn't look like you're going to go any farther. There's just one other option, but you don't want to, you don't want to do that. And he walks away.
That's right, yeah.
I don't know. I
He's
feel
always
that
got
he
something.
went so many steps to stop it.
Yeah.
He couldn't do any more. And he just had the other thought, okay, let's not put the focus on Mr. Acker. Let's put the focus on Kevin. But before even saying that, he just walked away, and she totally bit.
Yeah.
She totally bit.
So I get that. I just don't. I mean, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, please, guys, leave your opinions below. I'm really curious on what you guys think too, without spoiling it for
in the
us
kitchen.
in the moment.
He glanced up to see if she was gonna.
Yeah,
say
but he
anything.
had that look of dread too. But he was kind of grimacing a lot when he was out there, where she couldn't see his face. So I just took it as because he was going, or making that uncomfortable face, like he's kind of guilty or something, where she couldn't see his face. So it made me think that he didn't want to take it farther, like he wanted to help her out, but he tried all the crazy ideas he possibly could. And I don't know, maybe he did try to convince her. I'm sold that he didn't want to go that far, but he'll do whatever she wants to do.
He will, and I really feel that he's been to the vet before for guys. He's going to go again, and he had no problem going there again to get this guy, Sergeant Slaughter.
I know, right? I love how we talk to him too. Like he had no problem, like kind of demeaning him like that. That was kind of funny because you have this guy talking about like murdering a guy, and he's like, "All right, Captain Slaughter, whatever, with your paintball, whatever he said." It's just funny. So, I mean, that scared Kim, and she was using an alias as well, you know.
Yes, Giselle. And I'm sure he was Victor with a K.
Oh God! But how deep will you go? So I don't like where Kim is going. I know why she reacted the way she did to her boss, where she was like accusing or saying, "Like, are you accusing me?" Because if she didn't do that in front of everyone as a witness, you know, he wouldn't back down, and that's why you don't want to talk about it in your office because it seems more real with witnesses. And in the heat of the moment, she got so confident, even though he was right and she's a liar now. Like she didn't even own it; she owned the lie, and she's like. This is how it is, and how dare you accuse me of making this happen when it's all true.
Right.
So to be like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And to see that switch, it's like,
Sure
whoa.
yeah, and she had to keep going with the story, to keep going.
Yeah, because now she's buried in it, so she has to keep digging a hole because you made this and you wanted to go this extreme. So right away when she agreed, would you mean to go this far? Like immediately she's called out on it. So she was already called out anyways. Like he didn't actually say anything yet, but the next day, whatever direction she would go in, he was probably going to say this to her anyways. Still, like it hits the fan right away, and
it does, and it makes him now. He's got to think, okay, I was wrong on her character. I was wrong saying that to her, and I'm gonna keep. You know what? You want it. You own it. That's it.
Yeah.
Fine.
And he was quieter there, but at the same time he said if that's the way you want it, so it's kind of like he's believing what he already believed, and he's like, you're risking your job at this point, but okay.
Yeah, and
so
she's got something up her sleeve with the silhouette, with the whole copyright thing. I think she's gonna nail it.
Yeah. And you know, I mean, to what lengths? Because here you're trying to help this guy, you don't know much about him, and you're trying to help someone, okay? But now you're screwing all these other people. Like, you don't know their stories. These people who need to work, maybe they don't get paid if they can't work on this job. So you're affecting all these other lives for this one person to feel better about yourself. And if he's compensated, if he gets a certain amount of money, maybe he will be okay if he goes somewhere else. So it's almost like a confidence thing, like not a reputation thing. I know she feels guilt, but I mean, how many people are you going to affect to the point where you have this guy coming in saying that he can even off Kevin, he can kill Kevin to make all this go away? Not that she wanted that, but I feel like this is going to spiral out of control to the point where someone's going to get hurt big time, whether not just her losing her job, but someone's really going to get hurt. Like how far? Yeah, for one guy who is in the wrong anyways, you know?
He's in the wrong, but I think deep inside she really loves doing pro bono work. And through that, she can do it for this Mr. Acker. She can, she's always for the underdog, the person who doesn't have a voice. So I think overall, she sees Kevin, he's got so much money, he's got six-figure, job. I mean, he's doing so well that
and wants more.
She wants to fight for the underdog, and she loves that challenge. And she's going as far as she can.
I can understand that, and I'm just shocked, like, even at her job, physically in the office, looking up to scam them. Like, she's looking up the logo, and she's writing down notes right in front of him. He comes in like, oh, like, I was so sure that he was going to call her out for that, but he already knew something else, because it is very fishy.
Yeah.
But I mean, to do it at your freaking job, really, So
I know, unless it was her own personal laptop, but still, you don't.
Yeah, with the notes in front of you like that.
A lot of chances.
So, what do you guys think happened there? What did she discover?
Well, it said a lot of his silhouettes, his whole, logo looks like from 1958 that brochure, and there's so many silhouettes like that with the cactus, with the guy on the
Talk
horse.
About being original, like you didn't even think about that, It's like you really, for your trademark, you just copied someone else's.
If that's gonna be the game changer, Kevin's in a lot of trouble.
So it's not
everywhere.
like
it's national.
Yeah, so it's not like the two parties are going against each other. It's like she's opening up another door that's completely separate from all this to screw over the company. So she's
to get Kevin,
So I think this is going to get way worse now, where she's going to screw this company, where they might have a huge lawsuit on their hands. They might even crash. Like, who knows? Like, how much they might get sued over this one trademark. So,
but it's
or
legit.
logo.
Wow,
Yeah.
Mhm.
So that's crazy. So if she gets this, she might feel guilty about putting all these people out of business or something. Who knows? Or maybe she'll win and it'll all work out for everybody. I don't know, but
Maybe. And I mean, it's multiple states that he has this logo.
Yeah. How insane, huh?
That's right.
Whew. So guys, can't wait to watch more of this. I think we're going to cut it off there just because I need to move a little bit. I did have surgery not too long ago and I got to move. I have my brace on. I'm laying back, but love you guys so much. Thank you for all your wonderful comments and your support. We have links below if you want to see videos early. We have full reactions, a big library on our Patreon, and any help on there really helps us grow to create more videos for you guys. And we love you. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you very soon as always. Bye guys.
Bye.
I was gonna say be nice to everybody. Don't con people unless they deserve it. No, I'm just kidding.